I saved you a seat right there.
That was a wrong answer. Good. Good. Anything?
Roll back. Darnell gave us those little hats, like swag bags or whatever. And has like the Indy Thunder hats or whatever. Oh yeah. I was like, yeah, it'd be great to wear, but I was like, I can't be them out there wearing an Indy Thunder hat in the championship game. Like, how great would that be?
Well, you got your shortkeepers wearing jerseys.
Yeah, that's different. Imagine me on this little TV thing they're doing, and I'm a little Indy Thunder.
I don't usually wear mine.
Will you guys talk?
Yeah.
Just say something. It's
Hello.
the home plate camera that I'm turning the mic on now because these ones aren't working.
Can it hear it?
So yeah, I can hear it.
What's up? Now listen, we gotta go away.
Yeah, I'm gonna move it down just a little so that it's just closer to you guys.
Oh, maybe I can do mine.
Good protein.
What we'll do is I'll say you can hear it, but the issue is whenever we come do a lipo check.
So is the sound going to be coming from the camera or from the
Get it out of the way before.
The World Series.
Okay.
I know that. That I do.
It would ideally come from bikes,
Put it
but
up before.
they're
It's one of those
not
things where like
connecting. But I can hear you guys in that camera.
that is the
So there's a camera directly behind Lizzie's right shoulder that
You need to
shows
speak to us.
like home plate. Well, I think it sounds okay. I
if
have
they check it, I mean, I'll let Dad,
Darren
obviously.
listening to
I don't
it
think
on
he's
his
cheating,
phone.
but
We're all right with switching.
Yeah.
We have
Go
to.
real quiet.
We don't have to.
I'm gonna go really quiet.
Yeah, can you?
Let me know.
let's get a coach's hat. Well, I got it all ready.
Because I don't want to get too loud.
Right.
Or do we need to move our chair so we're behind it, so our voices are going forward into it?
That might be another.
For yell at me if they don't have that written down in everything.
Well, I can do it.
All right,
Sketchy.
coaches and captains, please. Show what kind of camera to put down. So they're like this, but it's a silver. Anniversary or whatever. What up, baby? Ready to go? Yeah.
And then we got a pole just right in front of him too. Like tripod legs. Alright, and then they're getting ready for the pass. James up with Jaden Price on plate. Cleveland versus Edge, game 1 here at Indy. Beat all Bonanza.
We are going to be here on field 3 all day, and the Indy Edge is the team that will be on this field all day. So all of our games are going to be with the Indy Edge, starting with this game against the Cleveland Scrappers at 10 o'clock Eastern. The Edge will be playing the Philadelphia Fire. And then the 2 o'clock game that is going to be recorded and uploaded to the NBBA YouTube page later today will be between the Indy Edge and the Gateway Archers. Those are the 4 teams in Bracket B, Bracket A. On the other side, you got the Indy Thunder, the Oklahoma Lookouts, the Boston Renegades, and the Chicago Comets. Bonanza, the 25th anniversary of the Indy Ball Bonanza. Been a long time running, Rosina. 25 years. That's a good run for a tournament.
At each field.
It's a pretty long run. It's been in existence for 25 years. What they're putting on is baseball Bonanza. And I saw the coin get tossed. As if that was an official toss. Jacob was just tossing while he was going over the rules.
Get practice tossing.
I think he's just kind of tossing it up in his hand as he goes over some of the rules of team count.
I expect Cleveland will be the team to call the toss, since usually the rule is the team that travels the furthest gets to make the call on the coin toss.
We're here at North Central High School here in Indianapolis. Wonderful complex. Had some beautiful weather today. It's not too hot, not too cold this morning. We'll see if that holds out for the rest of the day. There's light cloud cover, something nicely up over the trees. Grass is still damp, and it's very thick grass. So it'll be interesting to see how much that slows down the ball when that's still a little bit of damp for this first morning's game.
That's what I love so much about you, Rosina, doing the play-by-play for the NBBA stream. You're not just play-by-play, you go audio description. Give our blind listeners a little more than they would get normally, and I like it.
Well, I will also say there's quite a few gnats out here this morning, so if you hear me cough a little bit throughout here, I probably swallowed another one like I just did earlier, and not exactly my preferred method of protein. Oh, we did just have the coin toss.
Rosina would never make it on Survivor.
Well,
Cleveland's home.
so Cleveland is home. Cleveland with that last at bat, so we're going to have Edge up to bat first. Our lineup with them is Jacory Caleb Wright, Noah Fenney, Franco, Dontre Hunt, Chubby, who is a new player for the Edge from the Chaos, and then bringing it up with Alvin Swan.
Carlos!
And we have Scrappers
Carlos!
into the team as
What's your number?
For Carlos.
Yeah.
You know this is the Indy Edge, and
Carlos
they're playing
two?
here in Indy.
Number 2.
I don't know where Franco's from.
29.
But nobody else in that lineup is from Indy, as I think about it. You got Jacory and Noah, both from Texas. Caleb Wright from Missouri. Alvin Suarez is from New York. There's one more in there. Who's that in fifth? Oh, Chubby from Georgia.
Chubby from Georgia.
Yeah.
Hey, what position is Steve Miller?
Scrappers making their way up to the
Position.
first baseline for that initial blindfold check.
He's DH.
Huh?
He's DH. No, he's No, Steve Miller's the DH.
Yeah, Kevin Burton's the DF.
Dude,
No,
I don't. You can make my dude. I can stand up.
And we got the Edge starting to initiate the lineup from third base. And first base side, Scrappers are just about done. Blacking going on from the Scrappers. Scrappers wearing their proverbial jerseys. They're black at the bottom and it fades upward to a navy blue. And on the sides where the black is, there are some yellow, almost they look like gills to me, but there are just some little vents on the side that are golden yellow. Scrappers heading out to the field now.
I guess I'll throw it out there because, you know, when people notice stuff, they'll make comments. So just to put it out there early, the MBBA bought a lot of new equipment for doing the live streams, and we're having a hard time getting the microphones working this morning. So Rosina and I are sitting behind the camera at home plate, and we're using the microphone from the camera. We hope the sound's going to be good enough for everybody, but so far we've been unable to get our microphones to work. So doing the best we can.
And we're getting ready. Kyle heads out to the pitcher's spot. Kyle Kennedy for the edge. Boggs. John Boggs catching behind home plate.
It's going to be interesting to me to see how Kyle does. Kyle hasn't pitched since the 2024 season. Took last season off, but he's back this year with the edge. And I haven't seen him pitch this year. I'll be interested to see how he looks. I know we're still a couple months away from the World Series, but I'll be interested in seeing where Kyle is right now.
Corey up at home plate. And James back along with the plate. Good. Up a little bit of instruction for Kyle. And a couple practice tosses there. Corey got on the shoulder.
Corey Wiley's a nice young man. I know he's getting older now, but everybody's younger than me, Rosina, so I like to call him a nice young man. He's an author. He's written a couple of children's books.
Oh, wow.
Published author.
All clear out in here.
It said enter the password for live tonight.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
Swing there across the plate.
Oh, he's on the field.
Adjusting his mask.
Bases, please.
Base check.
You have bases first.
You need me to do it?
Huh?
Doesn't look like
You
it's
have somebody?
up.
Okay.
You want to come do it, Richie?
I can if you need me to.
They don't have, unless she wants to do it.
I can do it.
Man on base operator.
Let me grab you a chair, Richie.
Keep going.
They're going to let the president of the NBBA be the base operator. You know, teams don't want to play him.
Cole.
Sit on the bench.
Where is it over here?
She's thinking. Are you the base operator?
Okay, we got one.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got a base operator.
Richie's already been
President
Richie's
is
already
off
been
the hook.
demoted.
Thank you.
Anybody knows Richie Flores knows he's played with about
Get your Corey, guys!
73 different b-ball teams.
Are there 73?
Everywhere!
If there are,
There's only 60 in existence, but he's played for 73 of them.
Are you ready? All right, base check,
there we
please.
go, everybody.
New base check.
Thank you.
Warbly 3.
Can we get that base one more time?
Third base does sound a little sick right now.
Sounds a little under the weather. Jaden coming down. Speaker.
Yeah, it sounds muffled. Like the speakers smashed in there somewhere.
He's rotating around. It's hot. Still a little.
Yeah, it still sounds sick.
Alright, bases one more time, please. Thank you.
We're going to get this first pitch eventually.
Thank you. Here we go.
Record-setting 3 base checks.
Set. Pitch. Foul ball.
Just top of that ball. He's taken up. It slaps aside to catch the rhythm. The ball comes across on the plate.
Set.
And right over the top of Kyle's head as it hits down the center, and they're down on the ground. Oh, Jacory's swerving over to get the base. Out! Missed that base. He had swung wide on the inside. Over tried to come around, but that was it.
Certainly showing a little rust there, getting this tournament started. Didn't manage to get a straight run to the base, although he ran to third on that play, and that's not a strong base. And I believe the teams that are going to be playing here on field 3 today are going to have to deal with that all day.
Bases, please. Thank you. Thank you. Here we go. Set. Right.
Scooping strike.
Yeah, Bright's a pretty powerful hitter.
He's got it in his key.
I'll show you. Set.
Same, the T and then the number and
Pops straight up, spinning back. Even a little bit of fluff there, I saw coming.
Pitching, Kyle. Because I know if there's a number and then a T, whatever
hand out.
what it is.
John, the leader in there, play. I see some new players on the page. Just a little bit. But first,
Well, she's here working on our mics. Make a point, just give a shout out. Taylor Eliason, our third member.
Right.
wait, this one.
I apologize, but Taylor Eliason, the third member of our little party today, working the cameras, all the equipment.
Doing all the hard work.
Set.
And that's going to be a high pop out into deep left. Antonio scrambling for that. Caleb's on his way to third. Tackles it out with his feet as he does it as a sideways Superman. Good hustle by Antonio, but it was just up in the air long enough and he scrambled backwards. That was not going to happen. That's a run for the edge.
A football player playing beat baseball.
Thank you.
Rookie of the Year from 2024.
Thank you, Caleb.
Still not quite doing it out. Caleb's sidekick now.
Students, what's in between you guys?
Okay. Gotcha. Sorry. All right, hopefully we got a little better sound now. Taylor's hooked us up with another microphone.
She's giving us the thumbs up.
Excellent.
All that hard work paying off. Thank you, Taylor.
Excellent, excellent.
Still waiting. Now checking the connection. Unconnected.
If I got to hold the mic all day, do I get paid extra? No? I hear crickets.
There's a couple extra gnats out here.
I'll say that you seem to like to eat them.
Do you guys want to move to the table? Do you want me to move back over?
We'll wait till the page to go. They are changing out. They are changing out third base.
Oh, okay.
We have a rest out in the field, but he's taking a pop a squat there.
But yeah, Noah Finley's coming up now. Finney, yeah. Noah Finney coming up now was the offensive MVP of the 2024 World Series. Had a great rookie year, popped a couple home runs, playing with the Bayou City Heat. And then last year decided to come play with the Edge. This is his second year with the Edge.
Cover shoot or what?
Didn't make it long. It was rather sickly sound.
If I remember right, though, Noah has played some high school football when he was in high school. He had enough eyesight, played a little offensive line. He's a big young man,
Big
correct?
strapping boy. I say boy because he's much younger than the age of my son. So he's a big person. He's got a lot of power, very hard, heavy swing. Gets connected. He really reminds me a lot of Justin style-wise when he connects with the ball.
Much bigger than Justin Hollins.
Much bigger.
I'm always impressed. Justin Hollins is like a workout maniac, and I mean he's competed in weightlifting and stuff, and I think he only weighs like 160, 170 pounds, but boy does he pound that ball.
It's very athletic. Still have everybody down on the field. Cleveland's resting, conserving up energy.
Oh, come on. It's first game, first inning. Stand on your...
They got Noah coming up.
Get on your feet, fellas. Come on.
Calmly waiting while we still continue with our equipment change. Got a lot of birds flying overhead in the distance. It's a perfect weekend so far for some beat baseball.
Very comfortable.
Nice breeze, but it's not super windy, so absolutely just perfect. Cooling you off if you're out in the field chasing that ball or swinging hard and running for the bases. Do you have any early predictions for today, Neil?
Oh, boy. I guess in our bracket, our bracket's got Philly, Gateway, Indy Edge, and Cleveland. I guess my expectation would be for Gateway to come out of it on top. They added some really, they got the Indy Edge best player from a year ago, Eric Rodriguez, is now playing with Gateway, and they already had a good lineup. So I guess on this side of the bracket, I'm leaning towards Gateway being the one to come out and play in the championship game tomorrow. And on the other side, I got to go with the Thunder. They're the defending champions. They didn't lose anything. Their roster is humongous. They've got, I don't know, like
very deep bench.
They got like 73 All-Stars. That's my number today. They got like 73 All-Stars playing on that roster, so I can't pick against the Thunder.
All right, you heard it there, folks. That's our early predictions is Thunder and Archers. Looks like we've got third base possibly up and running. Kyle's headed back out to the pitcher's position. I like to call it a mound, even though it really isn't one. And Noah Fenny back up to home plate. Boggs sitting on his bucket. Kind of wonder, do you know, has John always had a bucket he sat on, or is he kind of...
I have no idea.
Kind of taking a clue there from...
Rob Wiseman?
From Rob there with his, his is more of a stool, but...
So, even though I've been around this game now 40 years, as a total, there's some of the totally blind person, there's some things you miss out on. I never knew until just a couple years ago that Rob always has a stool back.
Oh, I thought that was widely spoken about. Everybody's always talking about Rob and his stool, and I think Boggs had his bucket last year, but I don't remember him having it before then. So I'm wondering if he's taking a page out of Rob's book there, but we're getting that call out in the field.
I like that it's a bucket. That's kind of cool.
Bucket with a cushion on it.
Oh.
Hold all his supplies in there. Maybe an emergency porta potty. And a nice high popper into deep center. Oh, it's bounced off of his chest. Noah's running for first. Are they going to get a hold of it in time? And he is safe. That's another run for the Edge. And Noah Fenny
Who was the defensive player that it hit?
I'm trying to find who we got out there. I kind of think it was, it's not Stanley. Let's see who we got out there. I had a couple people between me and them.
Yeah, I got you. That was a nice, solid Carlos Black. He made the last play, right? Against Wiley to start the
I
game.
think it's Carlos out there.
All right.
Those red gloves. I'm pretty sure that's Carlos in deep center.
That was a nice, solid hit by Finney. So for Carlos to get in front of it and you know, try to knock it down was a good effort.
This is going to bring us to Jacques Franco. Stepping back. Frank pulling him up a little closer for him.
I don't believe, even though I'm not familiar with Franco, I don't believe he's a rookie. I believe he's been with the Edge for a few years, but up till
And just over the top of the ball.
Up till now, I don't believe he's been one of their main players.
And just over the top again. He's going to take a pass. And just over the top of it. This is going to be it. And consistently just over the top of the ball. And Kyle knew it the second he let go of it on that one.
That's the first strikeout, though. I said not right at the top. I was wondering how Kyle was going to look. He hasn't pitched competitively for the last couple years, and the first three batters, he gave them all nice contact. A strikeout there, but I think he's off to a solid start.
Here we've got Dante Hunt, lovingly called Chubby, playing for the Edge. Transplant from the Chaos team, Atlanta Chaos. Just barely over the top of that. Almost skimmed that top of the ball. And it's going to be a hard grounder over into left, sailing all the way into the deep. Coming up on it, he's running for first, and he's got first. Woo! Not quite caught by Antonio, and so that's going to give another run. So that is now a 3-0 gain here at the top of the first for the Edge. 3-0.
And again, that was solid contact. Like Kyle looks solid. he's bringing the ball in, getting good meat on the bat. Like he's giving these guys a chance to score.
Okay, Alvin running up the last of the batting for the Edge. Alvin Suarez.
It's my longtime friend, Alvin Suarez. Years ago, I used to call him.
And kind of a floater of a pitch there, just a little bit.
Years ago, I used to call him Alvarez. A little combination.
Just over the top.
A little combo of his two names.
Taking a pass. And bouncing right up and knocking Kyle in the buttocks there as he turned, but when your back's turned, you don't see where it's coming from, and it hit the ground and bounced right up at him. So Alvin's going to head on back to home plate.
I couldn't be happier to see Alvin out here playing. A year ago, he was recovering from cancer treatment. Both he and his twin brother had, around the same time, had a cancer that affected their kidneys. They've each had a kidney removed. I love that he's out here playing again. He was playing last year, though. Very dedicated man.
And just over the top for another strike. Looks like Booker has showed up with that replacement base for us in case we have issues with third again. And just nicking on that one. He's starting to get a little closer there. And it's going to be foul as it pops up over on the left.
Staying alive, giving this at bat a good fight. Got to see contact after a few foul offs like that. Can't strike.
Bound to happen. He's been closer every time, making a little bit more contact each hit. And a late swing. And that is going to be out. Scrappers heading it on in. Again, this is a 3-0 game. Edge will head out into the field in their bright, shiny purple jerseys. Are bringing that base over, third base over. And wow, they're making a change here. Why don't we move on over to the table so you won't have to hold that microphone there, Neil. I'll take that from you for just a minute.
All right.
Josh.
It doesn't matter. I don't know if you guys want to do all this shit.
I'm just gonna. Alright, so we're set back up at a table now, so Neil's not stuck holding our microphone.
Oh, it has a stand now?
Nah, I'm just centering it on the table there between us.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
So, Antonio up for the Scrappers as we have a couple practice pitches there by Nathan. Nathan Wigan pitching.
This is my boy Deuce up at the plate.
Thank you. Here we go.
3-0. Ready for that pitch.
Set. Hit.
And it's a little bit on the outside near the tip of Antonio's bat. Antonio wearing some bright yellow shoes there. Go with this gold on his jersey.
Hit. Strike.
Just over the top, a little bit closer to the inside middle.
Set. Hit.
And taking a pass. Regripping his hands on that bat.
Set. Hit.
And foul ball as it pops up over to the scorekeeper's tent.
Set. Hit.
Oh, just catching the edge of it. It's getting closer. Nathan with a deep exhale.
Set. Hit.
And right over the top. That is going to be out for Cleveland. First up.
Even though Nathan has some years under his belt now, he's still fairly new at this. He hasn't pitched as often as some of the other pitchers. As you guys know, Nathan's parents played against his dad for years. His dad's one of the best players that ever played. Worked with his mom on the board. Good beat ball family.
Set. Hit.
And a nice grounder by Jack Dell as it goes to the left. Caleb Cumling stumbling down on top of it, and he's pulled it up, and that is going to be off for Caleb Wright.
Wow.
2 outs. Boom, boom on the Scrappers.
Wow.
That was Jeff Dell up at bat.
Where do they have Caleb playing on the defense?
He is short left.
Yeah, I was wondering as we ended the top of the first, just thinking about the players that started for the Edge. I had no idea what kind of defense they'd be running. They've lost some of their top players. Eric Rodriguez, Corey White's still a member of the team. He's not here. Corian White also not here.
Thank you. Here we go.
Stanley Griffin. Big bad Stanley up at the plate.
Stanley's another great NBBA athlete. Defensive MVP in 2024.
Just catching the edge of that. Big smile on Stanley's face. And another Nick on there. He's consistent. Still have to make a little bit stronger connection. And a nice grounder right up the middle. Nathan jumped over it as he's running for first. Caleb coming over and sliding on top of it and pulling it up. Boom, boom, boom.
Wow.
Cleveland going out with no runs on the board as we head to the top of the second. Still a 3-0 game edge.
3 up, 3 down. First one a strikeout. Antonio Devine striking out, but then Caleb Wright taking care of the next 2 batters, and we start the top of the second. Edge coming up 3-0. And again, as they took the field, I started wondering what kind of defense are we going to see out of the Edge, just knowing the players that were in their starting lineup. I guess not a lot of them have the reputation for defense that some of their other players do.
Well, at least for the start of the game, it looks like Caleb was taking control of that short left that Eric was notorious for. Probably not quite as quick on his feet over at that ball as Eric would have been. You don't see a play like that very often, like what Eric produces.
We can't. It wouldn't be fair to compare other players to Eric Rodriguez. He's one of the best areas in this game. So
back up with Corey, starting off again for the Edge with his bat laid down in front of home plate. Jaden tossing it off of there. As Kyle has a couple of tosses there to John Boggs, sitting casually on his cushion bucket.
When you told me it was a bucket, I never imagined he had a cushion.
Yeah, it's like a little 5-gallon bucket with like a little cover that stretches over the top of the lid there. It's a little bit of a cushion.
Part of me wants to make fun of him for the cushion, but I know that bucket would be uncomfortable to sit on.
On that bucket.
No. The bottom of a 5-gallon bucket is not the ideal idea of comfort.
And just underneath the swing. Kyle's doing the 2 fingers at his eyes. Keep track. Watching this. And whew, that was just barely underneath the swing. Gonna take a pass on this one. And over that top. Kyle still getting into the swing of things. And that's going to just drop straight down for foul. And everybody's having trouble with the gnats. I've seen Kyle out there waving them away from his face. I've seen our Jaden Price over there kind of keeping gnats away. So it's not just me.
You might be the only one that's eaten any so far.
I hope so, because that was not pleasant. Short pop-up that will also be fouls. It comes rolling back right over to Jaden. Pops it up, double-handed scoop up to Kyle.
We talked about some of the good contact they had at the top of the first. Corey was one he struggled with. They made contact, but it was weak contact.
Just have him backing off just a hop.
He still seems to be struggling to find that sweet spot.
And short little grounder, just barely Ooh, it's going to be barely fair up the middle. And he
Oh, he
stumbled.
beats it out.
He just jumped for the base and his fingers, he landed almost right before, and he just barely touched that. If he had jumped a second sooner, he would have jumped just short, and that would have...
Ran the bad base to start the game. You know, he went a little on the inside of the base and had to curve back, and it cost him a run to start the game.
Yeah, he was back on revenge.
I might have to get on Jacory a little bit about his base running.
Here we go.
So it's 4-0 edge, Caleb Wright.
Set. Ready. Pitch. Right.
And a little early and above the ball. Got a couple planes up in the sky just floating over the trees, it looks like.
Set. Pitch.
And a hard pounding grounder foul on the left.
Caleb Wright started his career, his rookie years with the Gateway Archers, and after 1 year he came here to the Indy Edge. And if I remember right, it was here at this tournament, maybe at the Bolingbrook tournament. I want to say his first 2 at-bats for the Edge were both home runs. So Caleb's got a lot of power. I know he hit 2 in a row.
Set. Pitch.
And over the top of the ball. Giving a nod to Kyle.
Set. Pitch.
And foul ball popping up right to John, tipping over his glove. Had a lot of twist on that.
Set. Pitch.
And that's going to be underneath it for a strike for Caleb. Bringing Noah Fenney up to the plate. 4-0, top of the second. Corey bringing Noah up to home plate. John's going to straighten him out just a little bit. He's finding home plate.
When I was doing my Beat Ball Blues show, I had Noah on as a guest, and I really enjoyed it. It's a nice young man.
He's very polite. Yes.
I believe he's about 20 or so now. Still young, 21 maybe.
And a little hard, but that's going to be foul as it pops out. Not quite, but almost to home run territory, but outside of the fair lines by about 15 feet.
Got a little out in front of that one. Fouled it down the third base side.
A strong exhale by Noah there. So I think that fluff that I'm seeing flying around is some kind of dandelion or something. I keep seeing little bits of white fluff floating around, and it's not the ball this time. So.
Set. Pitch.
Low pitch. Kyle knew that right away as soon as he let go of it. It's going to take a pass here.
Set. Pitch. Pass.
Now he's got some black and white gloves on to go with his uniform.
Set. Pitch.
High pop up into deep left. Let's see, it's above Antonio's head.
No, Fenny.
And he's on first. They're calling that safe. Obviously.
Oh, yeah,
Let's see if they're going to call their same dead ball. Let's see. It's a dead ball. That will not count. Noah's going to have to come back in and 3 feet short. They said about 3 feet short of that home run. It was close.
I think I could have scored on that, Rosita. He pounded that ball.
Yeah, that was a nice hit.
He's
Sailing up in the air. It didn't really go anywhere when it hit either, when it hit the ground.
He's got to do it again.
New ball being tossed out to Kyle as Noah resets up at home plate. John Boggs got that old ball in from the field, tossing it up to Jaden.
Got to correct myself. I said earlier our next game will be at 10 o'clock Eastern. It'll be at 11 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock Central. 8 o'clock Pacific. If any of my West Coasters are going to join us.
Here's some hollering from field 4 behind us.
Set in the field.
That's Gateway and Philly playing behind us.
Bases, please. Thank you.
Two teams that faced each other in a championship game just 2 years ago at the World Series.
That was a heck of a game.
Set.
Nice one. It's going to be the same repeat, about 15 feet foul on the third base side, and about the same position as he dropped his other foul. Only this one rolled a little bit into the grass, but other than that, it hit in about the same spot.
It's pretty common for players, especially first game of a tournament, to be a little amped up, be jumping out in front of it a little bit. He needs to slow it down a little bit. Pull the trigger a little bit later.
Just adjusting that back foot. Oh.
31. Here we go.
Got a full count here on Noah.
And Kyle knew it had dropped a little too low. He knew that was going to be a strike.
That's 2 down, both on strikeouts.
It's going to have us with Jacques Franco up to the plate.
I believe that's 4 strikeouts already for Kyle.
Set in the field.
He's definitely going to have to find his groove again.
Thank you.
When he's making contact,
Here we go.
with most of the batters, he's getting good contact.
Set. Hit.
Oh, a nice line drive up left. Just outside of the fingers reach. Antonio coming up to support him, but Jacques is going to be safe. It's going to take it 5-0 for the Edge. Pounding into third base. Just past the fingertips there for Jeff Dell. That was just not quite going to happen.
Nice solid hit. Brings up Dontre Hunt. Even though I believe, as everybody calls him Chubby, I believe at some of the regional tournaments he's played with other teams, but he's officially with the Indy Edge all year this year. I don't think he's played for another team at the World Series other than Atlanta.
And a little bit over the swing.
Big loss for Atlanta.
It'd be interesting to see what players they bring to the series.
Set. Pitch. Strike.
Jaws barely over the top of the ball. Gonna take a pass on this one.
Set. Pitch. Pass. Set. Pitch.
And high pop up into short, mid right. Kevin running for that ball. Is he going to make it in time? No, that's a run for Dontre Hunt and the Edge as Kevin is searching for the ball. It is now going to be a 6-0 game at the top of the second. Alvin coming up to the plate. Dontre running back in to his bench. Quite happy there. First run for the Edge in this tournament.
You're just saying you wonder who the Chaos are going to show up at the World Series with. 4 or 5 years ago, they were one of the hottest looking teams, upcoming teams, with Cody Jeffers and Justin Holland, Chubby. No, they're all on different teams.
Early, the ball's rolling right for your feet there, Neil.
Thank you.
Caught that with your toes. Nice assist. Put some eyes on your toes, and you'll be good to go.
It's a shame that my hands look so bad looking for that ball.
It's okay, nobody saw it under the table. It's going to take a pass here.
Set. Pitch. Pass.
He's back up at the ready.
Set. Pitch.
And a nice Line drive up the middle, and they're running. He's going to have that out. I believe that is Stanley. Short middle there with that out on Alvin.
The 2024 World Series, Cleveland played in 10 games. Stanley Griffin had 65 putouts to earn the defensive MVP. He is a monster on defense.
He was right there.
Hey, watch your feet.
Got some hugs from Kyle and Caleb right before he heads out into the field.
So now Cleveland's going to come up trailing 6-0 as we start the bottom of the second inning. And they really, I think, need to put on a couple runs because the way this game's looking, they don't want to slide much further behind than they are now.
They don't want to start out this first game in the tournament in their first 2 innings to have this be kind of a theme. So they're going to want to get motivated, get some contact, and get some hits up on the board and get their adrenaline going.
Carlos Black's going to lead things off for Cleveland in this inning.
And Nathan putting on his helmet and face mask there. Smart for a pitcher in beat baseball.
Not a lot of our pitchers wear that kind of protective gear, but they should. They're standing 20 feet away from home plate, pitching a ball that weighs 1 pound, and they get hit by that ball a lot. So
it's a 1 pound cannon shot right there.
I applaud this young man, Nathan, for protecting his noggin.
Got the okay out in the field.
Bases, please. Thank you. Thank you. Here we go. Set. Ready. Hey.
And just over the top, and it's a little unusual. I see, so Dontre is playing deep right, which he normally used to play, and I had talked to him this morning. He said he was going to be playing deep left, but it looks like that has been altered, and he's back over at deep right. Or defense back out there.
Set. Ready. Hit.
And just barely tipping the edge of that.
Set. Ready. Hit.
Taking a pass as he listens to that come on by.
Set. Ready. Hit.
And swinging a little early, and that's going to be an out for Carlos.
Sorry, Carlos.
Christian Keeley coming up to home plate.
Christian's a lefty, if I remember right.
Yep, he most certainly is.
Good hitter. Played a little bit with the Tyler Tigers when Cleveland wasn't able to get to the World Series, but he's an Ohio man playing with his hometown team.
Bases, please. Thank you. Thank you. Here we go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Quick stretch. Oh, and a whole body shake there, Christian. And an exhale.
Set. Ready. Hit.
Just underneath the bat. Bright blue high tops there, Christian's wearing.
Set. Ready. Hit. Strike.
And just over the top of the ball again.
Set. Ready. Hit.
And a bouncing grounder right up the middle. Caleb's coming up on that as he runs, and Caleb's got it. Caleb is killing there in short left right now.
I have to admit, I was surprised that they have him playing short left, but so far
Seems to be working for him right now.
he's holding that ground.
Steve Miller, the designated hitter. Kevin Burton, his counterpart, out in the field defensively.
Steve Miller's been with Cleveland for the last few years. They're really high on his addition to the team. Someone they've been trying to develop over the last couple of years.
Thank you. Here we go. Set. Ready. Take.
And over the top, a little bit arching over the back. That ground is starting to dry up out there.
Set. Ready. Take. Strike.
Just over the top of the ball.
It's only going to help the offense as the ground gets dry.
Yeah, as it starts moving after it hits.
Wet ground's hard on the defense as far as the ball being slippery and slow.
And taking a pass.
It also slows the ball down.
Yeah, it's starting to move just a little bit when it drops now.
Set. Ready. Take. Strike.
Another strike.
Set. Ready. Take. Strike. Batter's out.
And out for Steve Miller and the Scrappers, as they are struggling here. It is still a 6-0 game as we head to the top of the third. Scrappers heading out to the field, and the Edge casually walking it in.
I was putting focus on Kyle Kennedy, but Nathan's the one who's really struggling right now to kind of get this offense going. And when you're down 6-0 and the offense is struggling, it puts some pressure on you.
Yeah, a lot of pressure to make that connection with the ball in the bat. So listeners out there know the pitcher in beat baseball is on your team, and their job is to get that ball to make the connection with the batter's bat.
Completely opposite of baseball or softball. In beat ball, you want your pitcher to hit as much bat as possible. Strikeouts are no bueno.
No bueno, huh?
No bueno.
Scrappers taking their time setting up out in the field right now. That sun is climbing up in the sky.
Feeling it
And
more and
I'm
more.
starting to feel that without a tent. And it's starting to get quite warm. A little bit squinty for those of us who have been cursed with vision. So,
Oh, now you're a victim because you can see?
well, you know, I got to play it somehow. Kind of a minority here when I come to these tournaments.
Yeah, that's true. A beat ball tournament is someplace where sighted people are minorities.
That's okay. I don't mind. I will take it.
Wow, the sun is really making a difference.
Yes. Can you feel that heat?
I brought sunscreen, but I was like, I'm not going to need it for this first game. I work in a factory all day like you, so we don't see sunshine throughout the day.
I don't see daylight a whole lot. Corey Wiley up at the plate.
Thank you.
Black and purple gloves.
Thank you. Thanks. Here we go.
It's led off every inning since they sent 6 people to the plate each inning.
Set. Ready. Pitch. Strike.
Just underneath the swing.
1 for 2 so far. Got put out his first time out.
Running wide, just missed the base. Had to come back, but not in time.
Set. Ready. Pitch.
Both
Strike.
of his runs have been towards third, though.
Which, if you weren't here earlier, has been a bad base today, sound-wise.
Set. Ready. Pitch. Pass.
They did switch out the base. It sounds much
Yeah, it does
stronger
sound
now.
better. That's a base that just came on. If he had made contact, he would have been going to third again.
Set. Ready. Pitch. Strike.
Just underneath and up. That ball rolled forward, I think, 1 foot. it was headed for us.
See if I can do a little better next time the ball gets near my feet.
Catch at the very edge of that ball.
I missed the first one. Allowed the runner to score.
You're waiting for your revenge shot now.
Yeah.
Do we get a revenge shot?
Not always.
That's going to be a strike for Jacory. So he's put out on his run on his first hit, connected on it. Got a run on his second, and this time it's going to be a strikeout. Let's see what Caleb Wright is going to do.
Caleb Wright's been used mostly as a designated hitter throughout his career. Now all of a sudden he's playing short left. Hottest spot on the
Hot
field.
commodity out there.
Hottest spot on the field. Holding his own so far.
Ball underneath the swing. A little on the outside. And dropping just under the, just almost connecting. Caleb taking a pass as he holds that bat up behind the middle of his back. Another fluff floating by. And a grounder just inside the third base line as he runs for third. And Christian Keeley running forward. He's missed. They've almost had it connect. It was right on the line. Keeley's running for it. Caleb kind of ran towards the middle and toward the inside there, then curved back out.
They're calling that no play. I don't understand.
Yeah, because the umpire had called foul as they were running towards each other. As a base runner, Caleb had swerved in towards the inside right before curving back out to the base, and they were probably about 3 feet apart from stepping over Christian over there. He missed him, but the call was already made, so.
I believe Christian would have felt that.
He was right on top of it. He was just trying to get it up.
No, but if Caleb Wright would have ran over, Christian would have felt that.
Waiting for this plane that's going up over the top of us. Coming into the airport. Make sure everybody can hear properly. Jaden heading out to our field ump. Get a confirmation on something here.
That is something, if you're listening for the first time, new to our sport, beat baseball, we often take timeouts when planes are flying by because of the noise. If we can't hear the ball, if we can't hear the base, we're not going to be very good. So we make timeouts call timeouts in situations that most people aren't used to in other sports.
Got to keep us on our toes here, so definitely have to be able to hear. Jaden's still out in the field. I think they're arguing the call. But since Jaden had already initiated that call, I'm pretty sure that's going to stand. There's Jeff Dell out there that they were.
Jeff Dell's a leader of the team. Been around a long time. I played against Jeff Dell.
I'm trying to argue what we're doing with it.
Okay, yeah, it should be. Yeah, as long as he was outside the baseline.
Okay, so they say that was out, I believe. It's okay. Oh, they're calling it as a run. Okay.
Change it to a run.
So it is a run. So it is now a 7-0 game for the Edge with Noah Fenney up at the plate. So
Cleveland still trying to get some clarification on why that was called a no play. Now they've given up a run. Don't blame them for that if I was on the Cleveland side. I'd be fighting.
I probably would have been fighting that too, since he had already initiated the call. Even though Caleb was now outside the line when he actually made the call. He had started the call when he was running toward the line, and he was worried about it. And
See, when
he
it comes,
did actually start vocalizing it.
when it comes to interference, the rules are pretty clear.
Bases, please.
If a runner runs on the inside of the playing field and can affect the defender, the runner is called out. But if it's the fielder that goes outside the foul line and affects the runner,
And that dropped him. So he
then
he didn't go outside the line of the field. He was inside. Caleb was curving and started to run toward the line. So Jaden had started to call it. But then he curved, so he never actually crossed the line, but he was headed that way. But then he curved back out. But it was a possibility. He started to call it because he was headed that way. And underneath, swing. So yeah, it was kind of just a... He was trying to prevent it from happening, but then he had corrected himself. Going to take a pass here on this one for Noah.
Coming out, boys. Set.
And a slamming right inside third baseline. That is out of there, and he is headed to first.
I think it's another dead ball.
And they might be calling another dead ball because everybody stopped running for it. So we're just gonna
It is another dead
hold
ball.
on.
Gotta wait and see if it's officially
because
dead.
I'm pretty sure that's
No,
a goner.
it died right off the bat. This kid crushes
Gotta
the
get
ball.
the first base on. Okay, completely dead.
Get the base on just in case.
So, for the audience, when it comes to dead balls, when the defense says it's a dead ball, the umpire has to go out to where the ball is. They leave the base that was on buzzing, and the umpire goes out to check it. And if the umpire cannot hear the ball, it's dead. If the umpire could hear anything at all, ticking, beeping a little bit, whatever, then the ball would still count.
But we do have a dead ball.
Yeah.
So Noah back up to home plate.
Noah owes the tournament about $80 already.
Killing all those balls, Noah. Better start a fundraiser.
I think they're actually
7-0.
I think the balls are actually like $44 now. So almost $90 deep. This kid can rake.
He's inching up towards home plate. Kyle waving away the gnats from his face. And a little bit low. Strong exhale by Noah. It's a lot of work to swing that bat. The way he kills it. And it's going to be another grounder just it's outside the line. That's going to be foul. Gets about halfway to first and he comes back. Christian still grabbing the ball anyway to complete that fielding.
This is pretty common with a young batter struggling to get the timing. And this, even though he's with the Edge last year, Jeremy Lopez was their pitcher, so this is his first year with Kyle, and they've obviously got to iron out the timing still a little bit. He's pulling everything early, so he just needs to ease that. I think he's a little too amped up.
Set the field. Bases, please.
Needs to relax.
Thank you. Thank you. Here we go.
Front toe out front, nicely pointed.
Set. Pitch.
Foul as it bounces to the left again.
Hang with him, Noah.
Caleb grabbing that ball and tossing it up to Kyle.
Good pitching, Kyle.
Before the day's over, I'm going to wish I had my hat and sunglasses. Oh, no, I'm good. Thank you. Head still a little low. Kyle,
Sorry,
a
no,
little
sorry,
upset there.
One more, baby. One more, back.
We got Jacques coming up. Got some corrections out in the field there from the spotter.
Thank you.
And I see Jacques' name pop up there. I just
Here we go.
have to stop myself because I want to say Jacques Cousteau. But
Have to be my age to even know who you're talking about.
Strike.
oh, hard strikeout's coming for your feet. Here's your second chance there, Neil.
0 for 2.
It was short.
0 for 2.
Jaden stole that right from your toes.
Take me right back out of the Hall of Fame. Push me out. Disgrace.
Strike.
And just over the top of the swing. And hey, are you saying that we're old because we know who Jacques Cousteau is?
I'm saying I'm old. I'm not going to go there with anybody else.
Set. Hit. Strike.
And just barely over the top of that.
But I will say most of these players for these two teams have no idea
No
who you're
idea
talking
who that
about.
is.
No.
I realize that. Jacques Cousteau, is that a famous ball player?
Strike.
That's going to be a strikeout for Jacques.
Maybe rusty, but he got spring.
Here we go, guys. I'm doing
And time again for the Scrappers to try to eke out some runs up on the board. We're still sitting at a 7-0 game.
You know, that actually, for the Scrappers, was a good inning. They gave up 3 in the
them.
first, 3 in the second. Holding them to
Number
one
one.
when they're down. When you're down, you know, we talked about the pressure on Nathan to make contact, get the offensive going, but there's pressure on the defense too. Yeah,
Keep them from inching away.
when you're down and you're not scoring, you've got to keep it. You can't let the score get out of hand.
Gotta keep it within an attainable distance.
Yeah,
Yep.
you got to stay within reach.
Edge headed out in the field.
Is there any Fonzie balls in there?
He's going to have Antonio up at the plate with his bright yellow shoes. Shoes are the almost exact shade of yellow as the yellow and gold on their jerseys.
Go, Antonio. Nice
And it looks like he even has yellow socks. So I could be wrong, but
I like the matching accessories.
I was very, very well put together there. All matching, and I think his gloves are black and gold as well. That white, black, and gold bat. He's just Cleveland Scrappers colors all the way.
When I was coaching the Sirens, one of the other members of the staff, Karen Bloomer, bought me some purple socks to match my purple jersey.
Purple socks.
I felt really cool. Felt young and
Purple
cool.
socks are pretty cool.
Thank you.
I'll give you that. Purple socks
you.
are cool.
Here we go.
And again, this is Antonio for the Scrappers. Nathan adjusting that mask.
Set. Ready. Hit.
And
Elbow.
just getting a nick as it drops straight down.
Set. Ready. Hit. Strike.
And over the top. Xavier catching for the Scrappers.
Set. Ready. Hit.
And taking a pass. Gripping those fingers around the bat handle there. Holding the ball out level over the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes. It's got to swing.
Set. Ready. Hit.
And nice high pop up right in the middle. Alvin running forward. It's just outside of his hands, and he's running for third. And he's got it. The Scrappers go on the board with Antonio. 7-1 game. Bottom of the third. Woo for the Scrappers. Hear the cheers over there.
It's like everybody had been holding their breath and they finally were able to exhale.
It's like, yeah, that's the way we do it.
I don't remember Antonio Devine leading off in the past for
I don't remember
Cleveland.
him leading either.
Yeah, so like to see his career develop. He's one of the people, so for years and years and years, the defensive teams were always just made up of the people that had the most putouts, and the people who play out front always have the most opportunity, and that's what our defensive all-star teams were always made up of. But over the last few years, we've evolved, and now instead of
Changed our point system.
now instead of just pure numbers, we break down the different levels: short, medium, and deep. And Antonio is one of the people that finally started getting recognition in the last couple of years for defense.
Quiet, please. Thank you.
This is Jeff Dell. Yeah, he's playing out there deep defense. It's a little harder to get those put-out numbers.
All right, here we go. Set. Ready. Hit.
And Jeff getting a nice slam hit just inside the line on the third as they're scrambling for that. Jacques is going for it, but he's going to be safe. Boom, boom, 2 in a row for the Scrappers. Antonio and Jeff putting the Scrappers to 2. A 7-2 game at the bottom of the third. Stanley coming up to the plate. Watch out.
Talking about me being old, there's a couple players in this game. Jeff Dell being one of them, Kevin Burton, the designated fielder for the Scrappers. I played against those guys in the 90s, and they're still out here doing it. I'm over here sitting here with you, comfortable. They're still working.
There's no shame. There's no shame, Neil.
There is when I can't feel balls that hit me in the feet. I'm comfortable. I'm all
Got
good
gnats
with it.
bothering us and
That's
the sun, and
Yeah.
come on.
That's true.
Thank you.
I'll probably
not
go
all
home with
it's
a
not a-
sunburn on my poor
Here we go.
bald head.
Stanley looking to put another one.
Stan the man.
Foul ball.
And it pops up over his head and goes to the left. Looking to add to the Scrappers 2 and make it 3.
Set. Ready. Hit.
That's going to be a short pop-up. Let's see if it makes it fair. It is on the left. Short. Caleb coming up on it. He's overthrown it, and Stanley's at the base.
Oh,
That is. Caleb just missed that, overshot that ball, leaned back, but by then, too late. Stan is at first. Scrappers with 3. Don't count them out.
yeah, no outs. Three up, 3 runs. This is what Cleveland needed to get back in this game.
Better late than never. Carlos Black up at the plate. Blue hat on backwards with his mind fold over the top. Nathan giving him instructions, step in just a hair more to the plate.
Carlos, another player that played with the Tyler Tigers when Cleveland wasn't at the World Series.
Set. Ready. Hit. Strike.
And just over the top of the ball, Nathan hopping up and down out there and starting to find that groove.
Yeah, for his confidence he needed.
Ready. Hit.
Oh, it's going to be just outside the line. It run along the third base line about 15 feet and then
Yeah.
rolled outside.
He barely hit that, though. He didn't want that to be fair.
Now Caleb would have been all over that.
He didn't want that one. But Nathan had a couple of tough innings to start this game. He needed this.
Yeah, 3 in a row is wonderful.
It's cold in the shade. I'm putting my sweatshirt on.
Shout out Taylor Lyson.
Apparently the shade is the place to be.
Strike.
Although I'm sure I'd be complaining about it if I was over there. Can't ever make me happy, right? I am female.
Set. Ready. Hit. Pass.
Taking a pass.
I know better than making any comments on that line. I'm not that smart, but I'm smart enough.
Set. Ready. Hit. Strike.
And it's going to be another strike. Nathan kind of hopping up and down. It's going to be Carlos headed back to the bench as Scrappers get their first out for the inning.
There's like a 2-second delay from you guys talking, so I'm hearing both, but I'm like laughing when I'm hearing it in my headphones.
And Christian Keeley, left-handed batter, up for the Scrappers.
Second field. Bases, please. Thank you. Thank you. Bases one more time, please. Thank you. Thank you.
And first is starting to sound a little bit weak.
Yeah,
Oh,
sounds
Christian
as
doing
bad.
his full body shake again.
Sounds as bad as third base did to begin the game now.
Set. Ready. Hit.
And swinging a little bit early.
Seems like all the hitters are a little amped up here in this first game.
Set. Ready. Hit.
Yeah, it's been a long, cold winter. They're itching to get back on the field.
Usually by the third inning, they should start chilling
Settling.
out. Yeah.
Set. Ready. Hit. Right there.
This only is second at bat though, with their slow
Set.
start.
Ready. Hit. Pass.
Took a pass.
Set. Ready. Hit.
And he nails it out into right. Dontre's going to have to go after that. It's crossed by his feet. Can Dontre get up and get it in time? And he's just got it. Dontre Hunt with the put out.
Hey, I like that for you, baby.
Deep right.
It's tough.
I need that every time, Stallion.
It's tough when you don't score on those because, you know, anything you hit on the ground or short, it's always 90% of the time going to be an out. When you really rope one like that and a defensive player takes it away from you, it sucks the wind out of the whole offense.
Whole group.
Get another crack at it this inning.
Steve Miller up to the plate.
Set the field.
Again, he's a hitter, and Kevin Burton out in defense on the field.
Here we go. Set. Ready. Hit.
And smacking it on the ground just inside the third base line. Caleb coming up over on it. Wow.
Took care of that
Caleb
quick.
is really paying attention and really focused. He's getting it done out there.
He took care of that quick.
So we head to the top of the fourth, and it is 7-3. Not sure if they're going to make them take their break or not. This is not sanctioned, and it's not quite that hot. So.
Yeah, the 5-minute, 10-minute break, whatever they do.
And we haven't hit 90 degrees out, so we should be good. Although the grass is definitely, the sun is up, it's drying the field out. I can tell the difference even just under the table where we're sitting, where it's slightly shaded. But I can see it out on the field. The ball is starting to move. It's not torpedoing yet. It's pretty thick grass, but it is definitely starting to move.
So that definitely, the entire inning was something Cleveland needed, holding the edge to 1 run in the top half, putting up a 3 spot. Anytime you get a crooked number going, you're helping your team. So putting up a 3 spot in the bottom of the inning's helpful, but I mean, they're halfway through and they're still down by 4 runs. They need another defensive stance. They need to hold Indy down, because it's obvious that Cleveland's offense doesn't have a ton of pop. So if they fall back too far, I don't think they're going to be able to.
Really got to hold them down.
Yeah.
And I think great big shout out to all the volunteers out here as we just start the beginning of this tournament. We still have several more games to go today as well as tomorrow. So thank you for all those spotters and our scorekeepers and our base runners, people running tents and chairs and tables, extra bases, and all the equipment that make this game possible. So great big shout out to all those volunteers.
Set. Hit.
Next, Dontre Chubby up at the plate.
This game cannot be played without all those people you just mentioned.
Set. Hit.
And just rolling off the top of the bat back to John Boggs' mitt.
Set.
It's going to take a pass. And slams it foul, like about 30 or 40 feet. outside our lines over on third base side.
I almost got my camera.
Yeah, it was pretty close to the camera.
I'll be in trouble.
No, I think Dontre Hunt will be in trouble. No, I'm kidding.
Taylor, our executive producer, very protective of the equipment.
As she should be. And John wiping off his hands before he's putting back on his catcher's mitt. Kyle repositioning Chubby's feet there. And again, this time on the ground instead of in the air, but just about the same location. Headed right out for that camera. Just stopped short because, again, it is on the ground and the grass is thick. And just over the top, and that's going to be an out for Dontre. So bring Alvin up to the plate in his blue baseball cap. Oh, they switched out. We've had a substitution. So let's see. Somebody said Jose. Jose Martinez, I'm assuming.
Want to see my boy Alvin get another at bat.
In for Alvin in the 6th position.
His name again? Jose Martinez?
Jose Martinez.
Not a player I'm yet familiar with.
Number 10, I believe, for the Edge.
Having lost Eric Rodriguez and Nick Mulher, neither one of the White brothers are here. But seeing different faces.
Different players out here. And a short little pop-up. It's going to be foul. Not quite 40, only about 30 feet out and just inside the first baseline. But getting some contact. First swing. And he did run. That's the correct thing. You don't ever want to not run. Don't want to ever assume something.
The last place you want to be is at home plate when you find out it's still fair. It's a fair ball.
You don't ever want to assume. If you touch that ball, you take off.
Here we go. Set.
And it's going to be a grounder, not quite to Kyle. Kyle turning his back to it and hopping in the air, just in the case that it might come to him, but a little bit too short for that. A little comical there. The ball about 5 feet from ever reaching him, but jumping in the air to miss it. I wouldn't want to get smacked with it.
Set. Pitch. Right.
Kid has a nice swing.
It's a nice, even swing.
Set. Pitch.
And it's going to be a grounder over into right. Kevin's going to have to come up for it as he runs for third. Kevin's got it, and he's got him out. Kevin Burton with a put out there in short left. Scrapper's trying to hold him down.
Yeah.
Back up with Jacory at the plate. It's a great put out there by Kevin.
Burton's been doing it a long time. He's back in the day, one of the best defensive players. Played for the Columbus Vipers. He and Nathan's dad, Rob Wygand, were teammates that led that Columbus team.
Back in the day, huh?
Back in the day.
Is that when you walked to school uphill both ways, barefoot?
In snow.
In snow, yeah. Okay, just checking. I remember those days, but I wasn't going to say nothing. Jacory with a strike.
Set. Pitch.
And it's going to be a mounting grounder right out to Kevin, right into his lap. Oh, he stumbled and he recovered it. Woo! I think Jacory thought he had it out, slowed down just a little bit, and then Kevin picked it back up. Kind of fumbled around in his fingers, but dropped and re-grabbed it back up. Another put out for Kevin Burton out there.
Still doing it. I say back in the day, he's doing it today.
Getting it done.
He's out there doing
done.
it today while I'm sitting on the sideline. Good for him, man. KB.
Actually,
I believe they held him to no runs
Yeah.
on this one. So they've gone from 3-3-1 and then now holding them at 0. Let's see what the Scrappers can do up to bat as we head to the bottom of the 4th. It's a 7-3 game. Edge leading the Scrappers. Scrappers holding them and trying to inch forward.
It's going to bring up the top of their lineup too. The top 3 scored their 3 runs in the last inning, so they need something very similar here to keep them in this game. They're doing it.
Missing that run last time. So
They're doing a good job of fighting their way back.
let's see if there's any other changes out in the field here other than nope. Jose just still in for Alvin and deep center.
Yeah, he's got to stay in for at least 6 outs.
I was just checking to see if there was any movement,
Yeah.
positioning.
Oh,
But everybody else seems
he's
to be
in the same spot.
same spot. That's where Alvin was. Everybody else is all the same.
You eating candy to get the gnat taste out of your mouth?
Yeah. I think I got rid of the gnat flavor, but there's so many dandelion fluffs floating around. So Kyle is in short left. Jacques is behind him deep. Noah Finney short center with Jose now behind him deep. And on the right, we've got Corey Wiley with Dante Hunt behind him.
Thank you.
Base check for Antonio and the Scrappers.
Set. Ready.
And the ball just underneath the swing. A little bit closer than the last time around.
Set. Ready. Hit.
Taking a pass.
They really need to put up a number here. It's getting late in the game.
Hit. Strike.
Yep, they need another 3 like the last inning they had.
It's getting late in the game. You're getting past the point where you can chip away. You got to make a statement.
Set. Ready. Hit.
And he clobbers it. Let's see if it's going to roll foul. He heard you say make a statement, and boy, that was a solid thunk. Just wasn't quite fair.
I wish all the dog carts we had were quiet like that.
Wouldn't that be sweet?
Instead we get the
The
big
only
loud
rattling is the seat on the back. Antonio picking that bat back up off a home plate and ready for the next pitch. Trying to keep it fair.
Set. Ready. Hit.
And it's a high pop up and left. It just dropped like a bullet.
Beat it
Caleb
out.
didn't even run for it. It went up in the air. It was in there so long. By the time it thunked, he just stood there, figuring he was already at the base. I don't know if that'd be a call I'd want to make, but Scrappers got it done, and they sure didn't mind him standing around. Now it's 7-4.
So I know Caleb's been playing well out there in short left, but you can't really learn all the nuances of the game right away. And
That
when
thing was in the air.
you're playing short, pop-ups that's maybe the hardest part of it to learn.
All right, Lil D.
Jeff Dell hoping to keep that momentum up for the Scrappers.
Thank you. Thank you.
7-4.
Here we go.
Jeff's brother Mike Dell used to play also for the Scrappers.
Set. Ready. Hit. Strike.
Just underneath the swing. And he's got a wicked swing as he pulls it back, kind of rotating that bat.
Set. Ready. Pitch.
And it goes out right to Caleb. Oh, and right into his arms. Caleb saying, I'm not going to let that happen again. Laid down right behind it, popped up right into him, and that's going to be an out.
Jeff didn't want anything. Like, he's somewhere around my age. He didn't want to have to leg out that ball.
Stanley coming up to the plate. I don't think I've ever seen a time Stanley is not smiling.
Not going to pretend to know him real well, but I have interacted with him. Very nice guy.
Thank you.
Great defensive player. Nice guy.
Set. Ready. Pitch.
Strike.
And just over the top of the bat.
Set. Ready. Pitch.
Strike.
Just underneath. The ball underneath the bat.
Set. Ready. Pitch.
Strike.
And with that, just over the ball again. Ball underneath.
Set. Ready. Pitch.
Taking a pass.
Set. Ready. Pitch.
Hand catching contact. Short little pop-up right in the middle. Caleb having to come all the way up on it. Scrambling for it as he got it. And
No, it's 2.
I was like, I think he called that out. Yep.
He did. But the defense thought it was 3
They
outs.
thought it was 3. No, that's 2. Antonio
2 out.
and Mel Stanley.
We still got one.
Jaden making his way out into the field.
Now, it's possible
Let's see
because
what they...
Kayla was laying on the ball. Cleveland's certainly fighting for it not to be called an out. Home plate umpire conferencing with his field umpire.
Gonna go back out here for our third base judge.
Have to be a really compelling argument, I think, for the home plate umpire to overturn the call. Not something they like to do.
Now he's gonna head for first base. Making sure we've got all our T's crossed and our I's dotted. See what we get.
Call stays the same.
Nope, still out. All right.
So the call has been confirmed. 1 run in, 2 outs. Got a 7-4 game here in the bottom of the 4th. Carlos Black coming to the plate. Kristen Keeley on deck.
Jaden conferring with Nathan out there also. I was arguing about him laying on top of the ball, whether he had rotated enough.
Oh, we set in the field?
Nathan saying good enough.
I respect it'll go over and explain, what he's thinking, what he saw. Might not always like what you hear, but I respect an umpire that communicates
We'll
well.
explain it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Here we go.
Set. Ready. Pitch.
Strike.
And it's going to be a strike. Carl's shrugging his shoulders, moving that off.
Set. Pitch.
Foul ball.
Catching the edge of it, it rolls foul. Right almost to our table, but not quite to my toes.
Probably going to have a timeout here shortly for the
And
helicopter.
The helicopter chopping away. Yeah. Time.
I was on top of that.
Such psychic ability. abilities, Neil. So impressive. So can you tell me the winning lotto tickets?
Nah, I saved that for myself.
Oh, wow.
Sorry.
So selfish. Okay.
Little greedy.
That's okay. I understand. I'll remember who to give a ride to next time. Hello up there, choppers.
Sounds like a military chopper.
It's dark like one. And we got a flock of geese coming by from the other direction. Honking their way north. It's a late flock. Most of them have already made it. These are the strays.
Hear a lot of those fly by. I'm glad you confirmed it for me. I hear a lot of those fly by my condo. And I always thought they were geese, but wasn't positive. That's what I told my girlfriend anyways. Those are geese.
Oh, almost slammed Nathan. A line drive right down the middle as he runs for third. Noah coming over to land on top of it. Jacques running for it, but he's going to be safe. That's another one for the Scrappers, keeping things alive. Now a 7-5 game, and man, do you hear the happiness from the Scrapper bench. That's not even hollering. That is downright screaming. Gotta love it.
Like I said earlier, it was almost like Cleveland was holding their breath while they were down so far, and as they're starting to get some runs, you hear them letting that breath out in a scream.
So if they get another run in this one, they're going to do consecutively better each inning. Last time they allowed the Edge 1 and they got 3. This time they held them to 0 and they have 2, so they're 2 up on them. So if they get 3 runs in this one, they'll have consistently been performing better each inning. But as you said, they're running out of time to creep it.
Bases, please.
Christian Keeley,
Thank you. Here we go.
who got out just before hitting the base
Yeah,
last
he
time.
stroked the ball out to deep right field, and they took it away from him.
Oh, got another chopper.
Set. Ready. Hit. Strike.
And ball over the top of the bat by a good couple,
It was-
3 inches.
It was Dontre that took that ball away, if I remember right.
I do believe it was Dontre.
Set. Ready. Hit.
And smacks it on the ground this time, short right. Jacory's going to have to come up on it, and he's almost on top of it. Is he going to get a control of it? Not before he...
Oh, wow.
And whoo, calling it safe. Jacory was over the top of that, but he hadn't quite got it in control. And now we're talking a one-run game. 7-6 for the Scrappers.
Good for Cleveland, but that's a ball Jacory's got to come up with. He's a good defensive player, and that wasn't the degree of difficulty wasn't that high on that ball. Jacory's got to make those plays.
Bases, please. Thank you.
Steve Miller up getting his base check.
Set. Ready. Hit. Strike.
He was right on top of that, almost had it.
Gotta love
Set. Ready. Hit. Strike.
Just over the top of the bat.
Gotta love the 2-out rally.
Right there, Steve. Right there.
Got down to their last out, put up a couple more runs. See if they get another out of Miller.
Set. Ready. Hit. Strike. Set. Ready. Hit. Pass.
Take that pass.
1 ball, 3 strikes. Full count. That's a full count in B-ball.
Hit. Strike.
And that's going to be a strikeout for Steve.
So that's
Tough
gonna
kicks for.
it's going to end the 4th inning, but Cleveland for the 2nd inning in a row puts up a 3 spot. They've made this. They were down 6-0 at one point. They've made this a 1-run game. Edge coming back to the plate.
As they head back out in the field, they're going to have to continue to hold the edge and not allow them to creep up over them again.
Yeah.
So if they can repeat what they just did in the last inning, they could completely change the outlook of this game.
After giving up 3 in the first and the second, the Scrappers have only allowed the Edge score 1 in the last 2 innings. Some of that's come via the strikeout. The Edge contact is slowed down compared to what it was in the first 2 innings, but still, when the ball's been put into play, Cleveland's making plays now.
There's no field umpire over there. I saw the home run from here.
Who hit it?
I don't know. I think Mark. They have no field umpire.
Rough knocks on that field 4 behind us.
91st best player in people.
I'm sure there'll be a lot of talk later in the hotel about that play. Maybe we can get some more deets on that later. Edge back up at the plate with Caleb Wright.
And switch, we say something about buying those jerseys.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
There's links posted on the MBBA Facebook.
Good call.
Please. Thank you. Thank you. Here we go. Set. Hit. Strike.
Ball just a little low. That's going to be a strike for Caleb.
Set. Hit. Strike.
Oh, just over the top again. And take a pass.
Hit. Pass. Oh, yeah. Set. Hit.
And it's going to roll off the top of his bat into John's mitt. We can spin there.
Set. Hit.
And dropping a little low. That's going to be out for Caleb.
Another strikeout.
Noah Finney coming up to the plate. Scrappers happy with that outlook as they're trying to hold the edge down. Noah Finney. Let's see if he can clobber things out over. And let's see, last time it was over there and left. Let's see if he can calm it down a little bit, keep it between the lines.
Noah has broken 2 balls already. Everybody else in the game, 0. He has pounded some balls today.
Take a donation from his team to help pitch in to keep him alive. And nails it again out into left. Line drive. Antonio scrambling for it. It slid past him. Noah running for third. And that's going to be a run for Noah. Not a dead ball this time, so
This kid
keeping
can
himself
hit.
from having too big of a debt here.
Antonio, take an angle and get down.
8-6 for the Edge, top of the 5th. That was Noah Finney just knocking it out.
Literally. Oh, this
But he
kid.
didn't kill it. So
Well, you're right.
he didn't have to repeat anything.
Shout out to the ball for living.
Yeah, kudos to you. No, that's pitcher and batter teamwork right there, folks.
I should have thought of this earlier. My girlfriend's from the Dominican Republic, and they have a saying there that I should have used when he was killing the balls. They say the surgery was a success, but the patient died.
Set. Pitch.
Jacques popping it up high into mid to right. Kevin scrambling for that. He stumbles over first, and that's going to be another inching away for the Edge. They're not going to let the Scrappers hold them down this time. 9-6, top of the 5th. Dontre Hunt coming up to see if he can kind of destroy the ball like Noah did.
Like his teammate. Man. No, that ball that Franco just hit, that's the kind of hit you want in beat ball. The longer it's in the air, they can't do nothing until it comes down.
Not much you can do until it hits the ground.
Thank you. Here we go.
He was probably halfway to
Strike.
the base before that ball ever came down.
Yeah, almost 3/4. Kyle ducking in anticipation of that hit.
Strike.
Oh, he's prepared for that to come sailing at his head. That's twice he's swerved out of the way. I have a question here for our base operator to our umps. We're going to double check third. It's on. It's not going off. Checking our connection. It's not that. Well, it was unplugged at the base, possibly. Making sure. Yeah, not getting anything.
That's weird that it's having the problem because Finney ran the first.
Yeah,
or not Finney, Franco. He ran the first. What happened to third in the in the meantime?
I think that's back from the one before it.
While they're working on the base, Rosina, I'd like to point out that I'm wearing the NBBA 50th anniversary jersey. We'll talk more about that shortly.
Taking a pass.
Set. Pitch.
And he nails it just inside the third base line. He's curving in on the line. Dontre's curving back out to the. Is he going to have it? And he's going to be out. Christian Keeley with that put out just mere milliseconds before Dontre hits third. Trying to hold the edge down. Yeah, that's a pretty marvelous looking 50th anniversary jersey you got going on there. Where could I get one of those?
Go to the MBBA Facebook page at MBBA76 or just do a search, National Beat Baseball Association. They got all the links up there. I'm wearing the home white jersey today.
What's the away team jersey look like?
It's gray. I'll be wearing that.
I think I need one of those.
Be wearing that tomorrow. Brought both of them, but this year is the 50th anniversary of the National Beat Baseball Association. Go check that out. Go check out the MBBA page on Facebook. And do like I did. Get a home jersey. Get an away jersey.
Jose.
Strike.
He had a pretty good swing going the first time around.
Set. Ready. Pitch.
Double.
And catches it. Drops straight down.
Set. Ready. Pitch.
And drops almost straight down. Very precise swing.
Set. Ready. Pitch.
Double.
And right back to your left. Up underneath the camera.
I'm not diving for it.
Oh, come on. Dive for it, Neil. Sacrifice for the team.
If I can't reach it from this chair, it's going by. And the two I could reach from the chair, I still didn't get. So. It's the reason I'm in the booth.
Set. Ready. Pitch.
Strike. Batter's out.
And that's going to be out for Jose Martinez.
All right. So they gave up a couple runs, but
So the one you're wearing
after you're
is
done eating
white
bugs?
after I'm done eating all these bugs and fluff. We've got a white jersey and it fades down into slowly going into like an orangish red almost at the very edge. On the very front in script is Beep Baseball in blue with the line underneath the baseball coming off the last letter, almost looking like a baseball bat. Up on the chest pocket area are the two cross bats with the beep ball underneath it, and it says 50th, and then National Beat Baseball Association World Series. On the sleeve, it's got the NBBA logo.
Oh, okay, nice.
With the round circle, the beat ball in the center, NBBA over the center, and a print version of the NBBA in Braille. So it's got the entire logo on the back. It says NBBA in place of where the name is, and the number, of course, is 50 because it's our 50th anniversary.
Very cool.
Yeah, I think I need to get me a gray one of those. What's one of those going to run me, Neil?
I bought mine a few months ago. Going from memory, I want to say like $25.
Yeah.
Oh, that
25?
is a sweet deal.
Taylor
That's less
is
than a beat ball.
confirmed. Taylor confirmed, so $25. Do like I did. Get a gray one, get a white one.
Yeah.
Get ready for being away or home.
Can I Neil, can you stand up a second so I can take a picture to put on
Oh,
Facebook? Is
sure.
that fine with you?
Oh, great.
Okay. Ready? All right, good. Thank you.
Yep.
Not many people are willing to model for the NBVA Facebook.
I hate pictures, but I'm
Steve
working
is
for
one of
y'all.
them.
So we have the Edge has taken the field. This is Scrappers.
In all fairness, nobody wants to see Steve model.
Wow. Ouch. I didn't say that, Steve.
I say
He's
that.
listening to
I know. I say it with love. That's my boy. Stefan. So bottom of the fifth, it's a 3-run game. Cleveland's got to keep adding to what they have. So they're running out of time. They have 6 more outs to take the lead if they want it.
Neil, Steve just texted me and said, F you.
Bases, please.
How nice.
Thank you. Thank
Hopefully that didn't make it on the
Here
screen.
We didn't say that. And he pops it up there, Antonio, to mid. And it was a nice high one. Is he at the base? And he's got it!
Oh!
Antonio, who's struggled getting to the base today.
Oh yeah, Ma's gonna be proud when we go home. Wow!
Antonio Dubai, my boy Deuce, putting
That's what
another
I always
run on the
wanted.
board.
That'll make those bugs go down easier. I just got a nice handful of dry grass to be the roughage for all that protein I've had with bugs. So
Well balanced
gotta
meal,
have my
Rosina.
fiber, you know. Thank you, James.
Bases, please.
Jeff Dell coming to the plate.
Thank you. Thank you.
Had a nice smack earlier.
Getting set up there by Xavier, the catcher. Xavier blocks him. Nathan pitching.
Set. Ready. Hit.
And it's going to bounce down right in front of Nathan, so that will be foul. It does have to make it to our 40-foot line to be fair.
Dan, I saw you flinch, man.
Made me nervous.
Oh, I thought you were going for the ball.
Yep. I've been assaulted.
I witnessed.
Set. Ready. Hit.
And nails it, but it's short over there on left. Caleb coming up on it. Is he going to clean up town? He's got a hold of it, and that's out. Another for Caleb. It's going to be really interesting to see how this Edge team plays out at another tournament when they have different players here. Are they going to continue to keep people where they are, or it's going to be some changes made? So it's going to be really interesting to see if the next couple of tournaments heading out.
Out of this group, they'll have most of these guys. Alvin Suarez plays with the New York Bombers at the World Series, but they should have Corey and Corian White. I don't know that they're going to have anybody else they can add. I mean, you know, any player can flee Corian. Is
Set. Ready. Hit.
Might be what we see. Stanley
Yeah.
popping it over outside the third base line.
Corey White's one of the best athletes. Both he and Corian,
Oh,
two
yeah,
of the best
he's-
athletes in the game. So if they have them, it's a definite improvement. But I think with the Edge, a lot of what we see today is
What we're
close,
gonna get.
close to what you get.
Set. Ready. Hit.
Strike.
Strike, Dan. Good time. Good time. Good time.
And just popping up over the top of his bat.
Set. Ready. Hit.
Strike.
That was me. I was on mute.
Come on, Ted.
Struggling a little bit to hit the center of the bat there.
Set. Ready. Hit.
Taking a pass.
Set. Ready. Hit.
And it's going to be another
Better
strike.
Mm.
Yep. Nope. Good
Come on. Come on. Let's go, Loso.
Give me another one of them bang bangs.
Let's go bring Carlos Black to the plate. Got Christian Keeley on deck, hoping to get the chance to come up and try to tie this game.
We're sitting at a 9-7 game at the bottom of the fifth. There's not a lot more chances left for Cleveland to pull this off.
Set in the field. Bases, please. Thank you. Thank you. Here we go. Set. Hit. Strike.
And ball a little bit low.
That was a cut, though. Hear that wind back here.
Set. Ready. Hit. Strike.
Carl's kind of rolling his shoulders back, twisting at the hips.
Set. Ready. Hit. Strike.
And that's going to be another strike. This is
Set. Ready. Hit.
taking that pass. Here we go, do or die.
Set. Ready. Hit.
And that's going to be out for Carlos Black. Bringing the edge up.
That's going to do it for the fifth inning.
Head to the top of the sixth. It's a 9-7 game. We're still not out yet.
I mean, Cleveland's done a really, like I said, at one point they were down by 6 runs. So to go to the final inning down 2 runs, that's very solid. But they got work to do. This is it.
You can't slow down now. They got to finish it up here in the sixth.
If the Edge put up a big number here in if they even put up 3-4 runs in this inning, I just don't see.
That'd be pretty insurmountable.
Yeah, I don't see Cleveland having the firepower to come back from that.
Carlos, the last one on the scrappers, making his way out into the field. Heading out into center. John bringing his cushion bucket. That's not a thick cushion, but it's got to be better than that hard plastic.
I gotta say, he's smart to put it on there.
I mean, it might sound like I'm making fun of him, but really I'm bringing it up because I'm showcasing how smart he is to, because...
Get comfortable?
Well, I mean, I see a lot of different catchers do a lot of different things. Some of them will just stand there, but a lot of them, they're kind of crouched down there ready, and that's got to be rough on your knees just to be crouched down.
It's rough for one game, and these tournaments are doing 3 games in a day.
So it's actually kind of smart where he's down lower, he's ready for that catch, but he's not, making it so he can't move because his knees lock up, or mine lock up if I stay crouched down too long.
The Archers are up against the Fire 17-3.
17-3 Archers against the Fire. Archers leading.
Bottom of third.
They're only at the third.
Oh boy.
Whew, that is going to be a long. Well, let's see, 17-3. They're getting close to that 12-run rule.
Well, they're past the 12-run rule,
They're
depending on where they're at in the inning.
Bases, please.
Oh, now we got a dragonfly hovering over us as Ja'Cory Wiley takes the plate with that base check. And get this 6th inning started. It's a 9-7 game.
Set.
And he nails it out into a left. And it's behind Christian Keeley, Antonio. That's too late. Ja'Cory with that run. As you were talking about, if the Edge come up, and they've now hit the double digits.
Let's go, Caleb.
10-7.
Cleveland hasn't been able, neither team has been able to put up more than 3 runs in an inning, but if they go into the bottom of the inning down 4 or 5 innings, or 4 or 5 runs, I just don't see it.
All right, set in the field.
I do think their defense can keep this in check, but they're almost out of wiggle room. They've got to make plays here. against the top of the order. Caleb Wright up now.
And it's going to roll off the top of his bat, dropping, going up about 10 feet and dropping straight back down, hitting home plate.
Caleb, what's on here for? Set, ready, pitch.
And swing.
Set, ready, pitch. Double.
And just catching the edge, dropping down.
Set, ready, pitch. Right.
A little bit early that time. That's going to be an out for Caleb. So that's 2 in a row for him, I do believe.
You know, even though I made the prediction that I thought the Archers would come out on this side of the bracket, that score surprises me. Even though the Philly Fire are here without Justin Rhines, Johnny Ma's not here, 2 of their leading players, but that's still a really talented Fire team, and I'm surprised to hear that score.
We have Noah Finney up. Let's see if the ball can survive him again. I think this is the same ball that survived him last time. We haven't had anything happen to it yet.
The pace
I don't know if
he's
it
on.
can take 2 hits like that.
The pace he's on. I don't know if there's enough balls in the tournament.
Set, ready, pitch.
And slams it short, right? Kevin's after going to come up on it before Noah's inside the line. He's running a little. Kevin's on it. Is he going to hit it? No, he's going to be safe.
Boy.
That is a tough that ball. You can tell he's disappointed. He's sitting on the grass back to home plate.
Yeah, no,
He's going to shake it up. He's going to get up.
That's a veteran player who's had a lot of success on defense. I mean, I'm going to say he has to make that play. Noah Finney doesn't hit ground balls. So to get a grounder on that side and not come up with it, like that's a plus for the edge that they shouldn't have gotten. And Kevin knows that. I don't need to say it. Kevin Burton's.
He's coming out. Kevin Burton coming out. Richie Flores going in.
I don't want a ball that's going to die under here. It's just good pitching. That's why
Kelly's a little upset as he's coming
I'm not
back.
trying to be a panther and ask for more balls all the time.
He's had some really good putouts over there, though.
No, like I said, I'm not saying anything he doesn't know. He's
he
a
knows.
vet. He's been there and done that, and he knows he should have had that.
Did you get that sub?
There's a Jacques up to the plate. Flores out there in short right now. With
So
his
that makes
bright
it a
orange.
4-run game, and they still only have the 1 out.
Okay, what's the numbers though? 41, 31 for 41. I got 31 in for 41. I was set in the field. Bases, please. Thank you.
Again, Jacques
Thank you.
for the edge. Not
Thank
Jacques
you.
Cousteau. Jacques
Who?
Franco. Yeah. Who? I don't know who that is.
Set. Pitch.
And a nice line drive dropping down in the center. Oh, Stanley dropping down right into
Oh,
that.
Stanley
Boom! That's not going to get past Stanley.
You know, we have not seen that a lot today, but that's the Stanley Griffin we all know.
Throws his feet down out there in front of it, reaches down, grabs it off of his ankles, and just lifts it up easy as if he was changing the channel with a remote.
See, this inning should be over now.
We have Dontre Hunter.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
have the play that should have been made over here
Yeah,
in
that
short
should be
right.
good.
That would have ended the inning.
With
Yeah,
Chubby
could
up.
still put more on.
Set in the field. Bases, please. Thank you.
Can't give away
Thank
runs
you.
in this game.
Here we go.
Come back to haunt you.
Set. Ready. Pitch. Right.
A lot of wind whistling. I would not want to be Kyle right
Set.
now.
Ready. Pitch. Double.
Right back over. Boggs leaning back behind him. Just catch the tip of that. Kyle is not wearing any face mask of any kind. Would not want to be him. Taking a pass.
Pass.
Prez Flores out there. Heckling.
Set. Ready. Pitch.
And a nice pop-up, and it's going to be in deep mid-left. Antonio grabbing it, but that's all she wrote. He's already at the base, taking the edge to 12, 12-7. Might be all she wrote. Oh, looks like we have another sub on the edge here. And Toby is in.
Toby Gregory.
Toby Gregory, yeah.
All right.
He is in for Jose.
Down the field. Bases, please. Thank you. Thank you. First base one more time, please. Thank you. Thank you. Here we go. Set. Ready. Pitch. Right.
And underneath the ball.
Gregory's been around for a while. Lives here in Indy. Played with all the Indy teams, I believe. Thunder, Edge, RHI.
Set. Ready. Pitch. Right.
A little bit closer.
Tried to start a third Indy team a couple years ago called the Indy Soul.
Oh my.
That didn't quite pan out.
Is Indy going to be the hard beat ball? Taking a pass as he leans his shoulder in. Trying to get as many teams as Texas has. And it's going to be foul on the left. About 30 feet outside our third base line where it landed. Definitely rolling more.
Texas is always, as long as I've been around the game 40 years now, Texas has always had more teams than anybody else.
As they say, everything's bigger in Texas. And nice pop up. Mid almost to the right. Oh, they're coming up for it. Are they going to get it? He's going to be safe. Toby Gregory inching away even more. Well, they've now broken that 3-run per inning. They're hit 4 in this one.
No, they're
doesn't
back
look like
up.
they're ready to stop.
They're back up by 6, and I think they're putting this one away. Not trying to sell Cleveland short, but then if they prove me wrong, I'll apologize. I'll admit I was wrong, but I just don't see them being able to get back from this. And the truth is, they should be up batting right now in a 3-run game, not still playing defense.
Bases, please.
Corey Wiley back up to the plate.
Thank you.
Base is sounding good and strong.
Here we go. Set. Pitch. Right.
So Gregory brings around the top of the order, and this could just get uglier and uglier.
The Scrappers do have the final bat, but if they're only going to be able to get a couple in for the inning, it's not going to cut it. Most they have gotten so far is 3 in an inning. Bounce.
Set. Pitch. Right. Set. Pitch. Right.
And that is going to be an out. Well, the Scrappers have their work cut out for them as they head up for their final at-bat, 13-7. This is the biggest hole they've had to climb out of the entire game, except for at the very beginning when they were trailing by 6. But they didn't get all that done in just 1 inning, so we'll see how this pans out for them. They're going to have to grit their teeth and dig deep.
So for the audience, I know I've announced that our next game will start at 11 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock Central. That next game that we are doing here on this field is between the Indy Edge and the Philly Fire. When we gave you the score earlier with the Fire and the Archers, they were only in the 3rd inning. So I guess they didn't start till 9:30. I don't know the reason for that. We started close to 8:30. but that could affect that the next game can't start until a half hour after the Fire Archers game ends. So
they need to have time to recuperate, get their team over here, rest, get a breather, bathroom breaks.
Oh, that was my sister.
We will be looking at more info on that game to come. Kind of have Christian Keeley up to the plate for their scrappers. Got a lot of clapping out there by the defense edge.
Go, Christian!
considering that it's already 11 a.m. Eastern, we are not going to be starting the next game at 11 o'clock.
We're not.
No.
Darn.
So, got to stay posted. Keep an eye on the NBBA Facebook page. If you go to our YouTube page at NBBA76, go
on. So, absolutely, we got to have balls to play, so please donate.
YouTube page and set your notifications for all notifications. You will be notified as soon as we go live.
Left-handed Christian.
Set. Ready. Hit.
And just over the top of the bat.
Set. Ready. Hit.
And he smacks it up there. It's high, drops short and right. And Ja'Cory after that ball, and he's got it. That's an out by Ja'Cory Wiley for the edge. First out for the Scrappers, still trailing by 6.
Christian Keeley's had a couple nice hits today and been put out on both of them. A couple nice contacts, I should say.
Richie, get Rich out there.
Richie Flores up to bat for the first time for the Scrappers.
And they made him a full-time player because he came in for the designated fielder.
And it's going to be a grounder foul on the left.
So Steve Miller out of the game also.
It's going to be a short pop-up. It's over there in Caleb territory. Oh, it's right behind Caleb. He's going to have to backtrack to go get it. He's scrambling for it. But that's going to be a run for Flores. First up at bat, getting on the board. Scrappers have 1 out and 1 run for this inning. It's now a 13-8 game.
We made fun of the number of teams Richie's played for, and he'll be with the Bayou City Heat whenever they're in a tournament, especially at the World Series. But there's already been a tournament in Vegas, Texas, Puerto Rico.
He's been at all of them.
And he's actually been playing really well in all of them also.
He's determined to get playing time in, so if his team's not there, he will find a team to play with.
Gotta give him that. The amount of travel and playing for all the different teams, he's committed to it.
Definitely loves the game. Antonio up to bat.
Set. Ready. Hit.
It's gonna not be fair as it barely rolls to Nathan's feet. Caleb rushing up out there in the field, come up to the middle to grab it if it had been fair.
Set. Ready. Hit.
Dropping straight down. Got to get a meteor thunk on that. Take a bigger bite.
Set. Ready. Hit.
And he does, right up the middle, line drive. Noah dropping down, trapping it, and Noah Fenney with that put out in center field. Noah Fenney.
we go on and on about how Noah mashes the ball. It's the first time we've been able to talk about him on defense, making a big play late in the game. Indy Edge 1 out away from putting their first victory on the books.
Jeff Dell up to the plate. See if he can keep the Scrappers alive.
Nice and easy, Jeff. Set the field. Thank you, please. Thank you.
One step back.
Thank you.
Stop.
Nathan putting his glove back on as he prepares for the pitch.
No pressure. There you go. Set. Ready. Pitch.
And a nice one right out into center again. Oh, it's just past Noah this time, though. It's landed. Oh, he's scrambling for it. He's going to get it done. Jeff got it done, keeping his team alive. 13-9. They still got a long way to go.
Out to the old guys. Jeff Dell putting a run on the board, keeping Cleveland's hope alive in this game. 13-9.
Stanley laughing at home plate.
Let's get it going.
Kyle hollering out in the field, redirecting where some of the players are going to go.
You know that's not going to happen. Set the field.
Corey hopping over a little bit more to the right. And again, more to the right. Moving Dontre back a little bit.
Set the field. Bases, please.
Edge feels like they've got Stanley scouted out pretty good.
Here we go.
See how it pans out.
Set. Ready. Pitch. Strike.
And just underneath the bat, about 2 inches. Time called out in the field. Toby needs to adjust his mask, so he's turned around, and now he's back around and good.
Johnny, watch your players.
Set. Ready. Pitch. Strike.
Just over the bat this time.
Come on now. Got this.
That's what we doing, mate.
Set. Ready. Pitch. Strike.
Just underneath the swing.
Set. Ready. Pitch.
Taking that pass.
Set. Ready. Pitch.
And he knocks it foul on the third base side.
All right. Do that. Put
Right to
back.
our third base judge. And first is still singing its song weekly down there. There we go. It didn't want to end the game.
Set. Ready. Pitch.
And
Strike.
sorry,
Batter's out.
that's going
That's
to be
gonna
the
do
game. So that's going to be a 13-9 game for the Edge Scrappers. Edge leading. And I don't know, I'd have to say defensively for me, Caleb has really killed it defensively out there for the Edge.
No, he's the only one that really stood out on defense. Noah on offense, I would
Balls offensively that Noah hit. Yeah.
say. Yeah, I mean, he's just knocking the garbage out of the balls. But no, nice solid start for the Indy Edge. The Scrappers stayed in it, even though they fell behind early. They fought their way back. So good luck to them the rest of the way. They'll be playing the Gateway Archers over on Field 4 in the next game. And we will be here, Rosina and I, Taylor. We will be here with the next live stream as soon as the Fire are ready to take on the Edge. So look for us to pop up live because we'll be back with you shortly.